Welcome to Maranatha Minute with Bishop Richard Frank. Maranatha Minute is a production of Maranatha Ministries, UPC. For the next 5 to 7 minutes, Bishop Frank will talk about various topics that will help and encourage you in your walk with God. Your comments are both encouraged and appreciated. Be sure to like us on Facebook, and follow us on YouTube, and be sure to click the bell so you'll always know when we go live. Now relax, and be blessed by this week's version of Maranatha Minute.
And welcome all of you to this tonight's version of Maranatha Minute. I'm so glad to have you joining me. And I am not going to take a long time. I just want to go over something. We had a powerful service this past Sunday, both service. I shouldn't say service because we do have services on Sundays. We have 8:30 and 10:30, and we had powerful services in both of those with the Spirit of the Lord moving in a beautiful way. And it was so good. Obviously, there's more people that come to the 10:30 service. And it was so good to see the altar just filled with people flooding into the altar after the sermon on Sunday. If you didn't get a chance to hear that sermon, or if you weren't able to be in church, I encourage you to jump online wherever you're watching this. That sermon is there. If you're on Facebook, it's there. If not, it's on YouTube. Listen to that sermon. People from the balcony. I was so happy to see people come out of that balcony. And our balcony situation, let me just real quick, I'm only going to be a minute because I don't want to say one thing here, but our balcony situation is such that when you leave the balcony, you end up in the back of the church by the back of the sanctuary, front door to the church. And you're outside the sanctuary. And when you come out of that balcony, the stairs lead you down outside the sanctuary. You have to come into the entryway and then go through the welcome center and then back into the sanctuary from downstairs. So you actually leave the service when you leave that balcony to come to the altar. And yet the people just flooded out of that altar right through, came back into the sanctuary and came down to that altar. And we had a tremendous move of God. I said all that to say this. I want to do some fasting and some prayer between now and Easter. You know, I've already been talking about our Easter service, building up our Easter service, inviting people. I mentioned last week, this past Sunday, I mentioned that if we all invite 6 people, we will have invited over 750 people to come to our Easter service. But I want to change that because I don't like the number 6. Let's shoot for 7. Let's invite 7 people. Let's everybody put it on our heart. We're going to invite 7 people and see if we can't get people with that. That'll probably, I don't know the math off the top of my head, but that's going to be over 800 invitations. Actually, been 900. Be 900, a little over 900 invitations if we all invited 7 people. 7 people. And obviously, we're not talking about the kids, even though the kids are included in our number of attendance. But, you know, most of the families that have kids, no families with kids. So when you invite the mom and dad, you're inviting that whole family to come also. But at any rate, let's do it. 7 people. Let's push for 7. So here's what I want to talk about tonight. One more minute, okay? I want to do some praying and fasting for our upcoming Easter service. I know it seems like a long ways away, but we want to start a chain fast. I mentioned I wanted to talk about this on Sunday. I forgot to do it, but we want to start a chain fast where everybody is fasting at least, where every day somebody is fasting, except for Sundays. We're going to take Sundays off so that we can be our full strength for our church services. But Sister Takara is going to be reaching out to the ladies, and Brother Stephen McCoy is going to be reaching out to the men. We're going to do this through our men's ministry and our ladies' ministry, getting people signed up, getting people telling us what day they'll fast so that we can have a chain fast going starting this coming Monday. All right. I think that's going to be, I don't know if that's, let me just quick take a look at my calendar here and see if that is going to be what the schedule, what the date is for Monday. Monday, come on, where's my schedule? Where's my calendar? Stupid thing. Won't come up. That's life. That's my life. That's my life. Let's see here. I'm sorry to take up a second here. Just give me 1 second. I got to look up and find out what Monday's date is. Monday is going to be February 28th. All right. So we're going to start on the 28th, fasting right through until prior to Easter, we'll determine exactly what day we're going to stop. We're planning on having a Easter communion service, and we'll probably stop prior to that. But we want somebody fasting every day. Why? Because the Bible says in Mark chapter 9, verse 29, they tried to cast out a demon. They couldn't do it. And Jesus did it. And they asked him how come he was able to do it and they weren't. He told them, and he ended it all by saying, this kind only comes out by prayer and fasting. There are some things that nothing else accomplishes, like prayer and fasting. There are some things that won't get done without prayer and fasting. Revival is one of them. Breaking down the spiritual strongholds is one of them. Breaking down the spiritual bondages that hold people and keep people from not coming to church. We need to pray this down. We need to pull it down. And so we are going to do it with prayer and with fasting. And I encourage all of you to take part. When Sister Takara or Brother Stephen get a hold of you, I encourage you to join in, pick a day, Monday through Saturday. Somebody's going to be fasting, seeking the Lord, and we'll have this prayer chain going. And that's it for tonight. That's our Maranatha Minute. Let's do it for Jesus. Let's put the effort in. Let's put the price in. Let's have a great and mighty revival. God bless every one of you. Thank you for joining me tonight. Look forward to more great services this coming weekend, both 8:30 and 10:30. Great services. Looking forward to the move of God and looking forward to seeing you. God bless you. Thank you for joining me tonight.